Hello potatoes and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber and I am an intuitive healer and I channel messages from my sacred potato that are hopefully helpful to you along your journey through life and this weird wonderland that we're all living in. Maybe it's a dream, maybe none of it's real, maybe it's all an illusion, maybe you'll wake up one day in some cryopod and be like, what the heck? Anyways, today's message is all about abundance and what abundance that you are bringing in right now. What is it's coming right now, and what is it? What does it look like? How are you experiencing it? So I have 3 piles to pick from, and this is a pick a card reading. So if you've never done a pick a card reading, the way you do it is you just choose what you are intuitively guided to. There's no need to overthink it. You will never choose the wrong thing. So I have 3 piles to choose from here. You have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. And go ahead and take a moment, close your eyes, and just visualize what comes to you, or maybe just look at the picture that feels like it's just calling, screaming your name, saying, pick me. All right, I will give you a moment to choose. Hello, pile number 1. This is your reading for what abundance are you bringing in right now? What kind of things are you experiencing when it comes to moreness, the moreness. And not that we have to be experiencing more. Don't ever get caught up in the next thing, but you know, it is exciting to have new things coming in, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in this like extravagant way. Maybe it's not monetarily, maybe it's in love, maybe it's in your connections with others or your connections with yourself. So you chose the Strength card, where he's kind of ripping open the mouth of this lion and exposing something. That's the first message that I'm getting here. He's kind of manhandling this, but almost in a very self-assured type of way. So we've got the World card, so completions, cycles completing out, and then the 5 of Swords and the Star card. Sorry, there was some cards upside down in there and I don't like that. I'll grab another deck to start warming it up with your energy. So completions here, so something has come full circle, and I see that whatever that was, it created a lot of like frustration in your world, and this disconnect, and like this kind of like just in your head constantly, but in an annoying way, and maybe even too that the experiences around you might have felt a little bit frustrating and annoying, and yeah, just kind of this agitating. But now there's this kind of, well, I kind of wonder if you had maybe put out this wish or something, or this maybe a prayer, you know, this wish for things to be, let's see, a wish for what? What did you wish for? The Day Trader, which is Princess, a new opportunity, a message of some type, like maybe an offer of a new opportunity. It could be in finances. It could be anything in the material realm. The pentacles are all about material. So it could be even a new job too. This, like, the Day Trader here. And when you look at a day trader too, it's kind of like this at-home work, you know, like you can be a day trader at home and do that work from home. So some might resonate with this. This is a general read, so take whatever resonates. But maybe for some here, there was this maybe wish for some type of work that was a little bit closer to home, or a little bit more in alignment with free time. I'm getting like the energy of like free time. So going back to the Strength card, I kind of see you potentially at some point struggling with where you were at, but now it's like this sort of like you've gotten control over it a little bit, like that you maybe worked through some type of something, and that's come to a completion where you feel like you have a little bit more control over something, and now things are progressing. And let's see where they're progressing to. So you put out this wish, you've got all, you know, like this wish for like this other opportunity that might create more wealth for you or more free time, whatever it is. Or, you know, yeah, anyways, let's move forward. Sorry. Spirit's like, all right, continue. Let's see. So where is it that you're heading now? Where are we heading to? So we've got the Princess of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, the Activist. Is this, wait, no, Princess. I'm wondering if in this deck, if the Princess of Swords, it might be the, like the Prince of... Let me check now. Now I want to go through my deck and look. Well, maybe I'll just read it as I feel fit to read it. Oh, geez. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. So this must be, yeah, like the not the knight, but the page. So this is the page. So some type of getting clarity about something, some type of, like the fog has cleared. Wait, what the heck? Okay, wait, no, you have the princess. Okay, so you have the Princess of Swords and the Prince of Swords. So getting clarity about something, and then like this kind of wanting to go in and take action towards it too, but like in a sort of aggressive way, like because the if this is the Knight of Swords, it's this kind of like rush in and like take action kind of vibe. So let's pull some cards here. But I feel like it's because the reason why you're ready to just like go, like, you know, like attack in a way is because of all of this. And now it's like you're just like so ready. You've done the research, you've gotten clear. There's like a computer aspect to this. I keep going back to these computers here. There's this computer aspect that's like very much researchy. And even at home too. I keep getting like at home business, at home work. So if you don't resonate with that, take what resonates. But there's some type of like doing something at home here. And so let's see, we've got the Knight. The Knight of Pentacles. Which is a slow moving. So, okay, so there's kind of a message here is to not focus so much on how this is showing up like materially for you, because it's creating this, this idea that it's not going to happen or something. So I kind of get the impression that you might be the type of person that needs to see like proof in your reality for it to be like, okay, this is working, this is happening, this is working out. So you need to actually like see physical proof of something. But Spirit wants you to know is to not focus so much on that and to just kind of to keep going forward with it. And because that, it's almost like it's slowing it's like slowing the material aspect of it for you. So if you're wanting, like, I'm getting major like job vibes here. So if you're wanting something to, yeah, look, manifest here. If you're wanting what you're creating here, you definitely need to let go of the outcome and the idea like that how it's showing up in the physical, maybe even let go of the idea of it financially right now, and to just focus on the things about it that you love and how you would like it to look. And because there's something about what you are, that you don't want to get in the way of it, that it's creating kind of this slow progress for it, which is weird because this is all about abundance. But I mean, it's all great and groovy, you know, to like have abundance, but if you're actively blocking it, then spirit really, that's for some really need to know here that what you're creating, the slow progress of it might be sort of because you're so focused on needing to see physical results. And so to let go of that idea. And so when you let go of that idea, then what? Let's see. When you let go of the how it's showing up. Okay, there we go. So now we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is exactly what you wished for here with the Day Trader here. The Prince, this is the same card here. It's just different. Prince of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So your exact wish here, what you wish for, shows up. It shows up once you let go of this sort of how it's showing up physically and stop focusing on that, because I kind of think that you're creating it a little bit. And we live in an energetic world. I can't not say that enough. Like, so if you're focusing too much on how it's showing up physically for you, like monetarily, if it's a job or something, Spirit wants you to know is to let go of that, let go of it. Because then with a minute you let go of that, that's when it starts showing up. That's when it starts showing up for you. And you're like literally wish granted. Wish granted. All right. Is there any other advice, Spirit, that you want to give to them here? Any more advice? I was going to pull a timing card for you. You know, I still will, actually. But it feels like the timing on this is kind of just up to you. Not kind of, it is. So we have Cane and Moon. Pay attention to your health, changes in your life. Pay your health, your inner world. Really pay attention to your inner world right now. Pay attention so much to your thoughts, how you feel. How you feel. Your reality is a direct reflection of how you feel inside. So that, like, the moon is all about emotions. And when you change how you feel, how you change the moon, you change that cycle, and that's the change in your life. The change that you're looking for, it all comes from within. So pay attention to how you've been feeling lately, and look at the ways in which you have been feeling and how you could shift that to, and how would the person that wants the wish, they imagine that you were granted this wish today, right? How would that person feel? Start feeling that way. Start feeling the way like the wish has already been granted. Feel like that person. Feel like the person that's already achieved this. Okay, so let's give a timing card. This is really all about you. Whoa, I just had major big little spectrum right now. Ooh, I always feel it in my throat. It's that big little sensation. So I'm feeling the whole spectrum of something right now. Maybe that's resonates with some of you. The minute I touch these cards, it was big little. Ooh, it always comes through my throat. January. Frozen. Which is interesting. So there's like kind of this frozen, but that's what I mean. So January, but that doesn't even mean anything really for you. It seems like the message here is that you're sort of, because two cards flopped out, and I picked the January one. So I really don't think there is a timing thing here for you. I think the timing is all up to you. I think it's all the minute you shift your perspective or ideas or feelings about yourself and where you're headed, that's the change. And this is this kind of frozen in time. Look at this person. They're frozen here and telling themselves lies here, telling themselves lies with that long Pinocchio nose. And so the minute you stop telling yourself some type of lie about, well, it doesn't even have to be a lie. I mean, it's just what you're telling yourself, you know, like no matter what you tell yourself, it's going to affect your reality. So just tell yourself something good, basically. All right, so let's pull from, let's see what these oracle cards want to say here. What else do we have in regards to their, ooh, we got freedom. I realize my wounds, wow. I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. So yes, I mean, do I even need to say, like, that's literally what I just said. So it's everything that I just said is that you work to free yourself of the darkness, the dark thoughts that you're thinking that are creating a reality that isn't in alignment with what you're wishing for. You realize your wounds that create that doubt, the doubt of where you're going. So yes, this is a reading of abundance, but it's really like everything is in your control. Like you could watch reading after reading after reading, but what really matters about all of those readings is how you feel and that you believe that it's possible for you. And if you don't believe any of those things and you feel like things aren't there, that you haven't seen the results yet, and that you need to see the results before you can feel happy about it, then nothing, the thing can never be created, because you're getting exactly what you're expecting. You go, I don't see the results. This isn't happening for me. Honesty. Oh, that is so crazy, dude. I literally was talking about, oh, and my phone just like turned on for no reason. It's at 1, 2, 3, step by step. I was literally talking about lies here with the nose, and this just landed on here. And this is the card of honesty. Love, compassion, and truth will heal the present situation. Be honest with yourself. Discover what it is that you truly desire. Then speak your truth clearly. Always speak with love and compassion, and know that the truth will never harm anyone when spoken from a place of love. So speak beautiful things into your life and about yourself and where you're headed and the path that you're currently on. Speak beautiful things. A lot of times we tell ourselves like, oh my gosh, I'm always a screw up, or things never work out for me, or I don't know where my path is. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And, I haven't found what my purpose in life, and all these weird limiting things, you know, like, and it's just, I don't know why we do that. I think it's our society makes us somehow, we're programmed to believe like really terrible things. But be honest about really think about the truth of you, the truth of your being, and who you truly are, and what a beautiful, you know, creative, successful, loving, compassionate person that you truly are, and focus on that. Don't focus on, so much on like, you know, how this looks in the material realm, where like you put out a wish and then you immediately are like, how is it showing up for me? It's like this plus this equals, and then you're like question mark. And until that question mark is filled in, I cannot believe that it's actually possible. I cannot believe good things about it. And so Spirit wants you to know is because yeah, I mean, it really comes down to love. Love is the only true thing. And so believe in that for yourself. Believe that beautiful, loving, wonderful things can happen to you too. And maybe you just don't. Maybe for a long time you've just experienced negative things in your life. Maybe from childhood it was just a lot of negativity. And so for you, you can't even possibly believe that nice, wonderful, loving things are possible for you. And Spirit wants you to know that they are, and to truly believe that they are. And then that's how you get your wish. Changes in your life. Change how you feel about yourself. Change how you feel about life. All right, let's pull from this deck. This is second from last. I always end with an angel card. Hey, we got some more moon energy. I have no idea how much room I have left on this. Oh, probably, actually. Forgot I have the length of the plant. It is time to commit. First quarter. So yes, the shift here. We have the shift taking place. It's time. It is time. It's time. What are you going to commit to? What are you going to commit to? Are you going to commit to, I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't know if this is possible for me. Or are you going to commit to, this is possible for me? This is possible for me. And I am going to be sure about this. And I'm no longer going to be struggling with this. I'm going to be assured and strong. And I've got a grasp on this lion that's inside of me that tells me crazy things and like that I can't do it and that I'm never going to be good enough. No, you have a firm hold on that now, and you are going to put that lion into submission, into a chokehold, and be like, well, actually, no, you're going to love it. You're going to cuddle with it. The lion is going to give up, and you're going to just tell it loving and sweet things. You're going to stop struggling with it and love it. Okay. So we'll pull for our last card here to end this reading. Usually it's my third reading that's my favorite, but oh my gosh, you got more lions. You got more lions, and that's the confirmation of my lion, my lion tangent that I just got on. So courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs in yourself. Stand up. Be your own lion, like change the scary lion inside of you telling you bad things, and be this like lion of positivity, and be your own like courageous lion for yourself and your beliefs, and stand up for your beliefs. And you are your own worst enemy when it comes to this. You are your own worst enemy in your belief in yourself. And Spirit wants you to know is to believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it no matter what. No matter the crazy little things that, pop into your head because of a lifetime of trauma or something, or an experience that made you doubt yourself, is that you are so much more courageous than that. And that if you just stick to it, let go of the outcome, and just trust that everything is going to be okay. All right, pile number 1, that was your reading. That was pretty intense. I'm sorry. I didn't give you sunshines and rainbows, and I never do. I'm more of a practical reader, I feel like. I need you to know that you have full control over your reality. And it's all based on how you feel and think, and we're not just floating through the cosmos with, no tether to anything. You can harness any timeline at any time, and you just got to pick up the lasso. All right. So if you did enjoy this reading, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, because it is a beautiful, energetic way to say thank you. And also, please comment down below your individual stories, because I love to hear about them. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading for what abundance is coming into your realm right now. And you pulled the card of 2 of something. These are tricky ones. Is this Pentacles? It's unclear. It doesn't look like cups. There's lots of water in it, though. Oh, wands. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Sorry. That took a minute. And he's like literally looking at the wands here. So we have, let me make sure my mic is on. And my mic is not on. Lots of technical difficulties here. Did my mic turn off? Oh, well, we'll do it without the mic. That's so weird. So maybe there's a lot of like misunderstandings going on right now or something for you. And like not quite understanding something. That could resonate with like things are sort of like, like what's going wrong? Or maybe things have gone wrong in the past or something. I don't know. There's some sort of weird misunderstanding and not quite seeing the full picture of something. But the Two of Wands is that sort of, it's that step before going out on the journey. It's like the preparation and like making the planning. It's doing, but it's like this kind of step before. So let's see what kind of messages. See where you're coming from here first. Okay, so you're coming from some type of past emotional situation. Okay, so we've got Ace of Swords. Something in the past. In regards to a truth about you. An idea about yourself. So something in the past, there was this idea about yourself that was created from some type of past experience, emotion, something emotional. And it's basically like you formed your whole person around this idea. You formed your whole identity has been formed based on this past experience, which this is a weird, where are we heading here, Spirit? Okay, so what does this have to do with abundance, Spirit? Let's see. Oppression. So we have the 10. We have the 10 of Wands, lots of fiery energy, so lots of active energy. But we have the 10 of Wands, which is all about burdens. Ace of Wands, taking action. Here, let's pull one more. Okay, so I kind of feel like you have potentially in the past had okay, sorry, let's go back. There's something that has shaped you in the past, an idea about life, yourself, and that you've built your whole life around this. You've built yourself up into this based on this experience. And then coming over here, it seems like you've continued to carry this along. And I kind of, is it preventing you from taking action in things? Because then you have this Wheel of Fortune, like almost kind of like, let's pull another card here. Let's pull, just so I can get some clarity here. Tell me a little bit. So tell me something that's going to clear up my question mark here. The Two of Wands again. So the Two of Wands. Yes. So, okay. They're like, remember your original card, biatch. They're like, remember what the step before the planning and the take. So literally this is the step. This is the same card, Two of Wands. So the step before the taking, taking action on something. So it's the kind of like not stepping forward to take action on something. So I see that you have had, that you just don't. And because you're carrying this idea about yourself with you. And so it prevents you, you kind of stay in this like holding pattern. And so the Wheel of Fortune here, that's not here for no reason, because you can shift. Yes. The Hanged Man. Is this the right? No, this is the right direction. The Hanged Man. It's a change in perspective. You're going to have to change everything about yourself. This is so similar to the first reading. So I don't know. Spirit's on a rescue mission right now for the, maybe I'm right now I'm not reading to the people that are just experiencing amazing abundance. Maybe I think I've got a collective right now that's just like a little stuck. Okay. So Spirit needs you to shift perspectives so you can like switch timelines here. There's like a timeline shifting. And so the minute that you are able to shift out of this, you can shift into a whole new timeline. So let's see what that timeline looks like. What does that timeline look like, Spirit? When they shift perspective for their abundance. Maybe this reading should be, what's blocking your abundance? Oh man, it doesn't want to tell me here. Okay, so now we have the King of Wands taking action. This is like the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy of action. This is the person of action. This is the person, like there's no higher wands action here. This is, you've got the Page, you've got the Queen, and then, or sorry, you got the Page, you got the Knight, and the Queen, and then the King. This is the King of Wands. He is the one that sets forth, that has done all the things, taken the most action. He is that guy. He's not scared. He doesn't have limiting beliefs that prevent him. I'm not chastising you, just so you know. I'm not like saying, yeah, get your crap together. I'm just saying this guy does that. If you at all ever see people that are like doing stuff that's like, whoa, holy moly, they've really lived a full life, and they're doing stuff that's so like out of the box and crazy, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I would have never attempted that. That's crazy. Like, wow, they've really gone for it in their life. If you see those people and you think so highly of them, or are jealous of them, or resent them, all those things are literally the same thing. They come from the same place. Sorry. That is because this person it is an embodiment of everything that you might repress, or be based on a limiting belief about yourself, and this person that you've already built up as yourself, be an identity, an ego that you've based around this past experience. And what is this past experience? What is it? Let's just one specific thing. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. That you're too much of a weak childlike creature, that you're inexperienced, you're not enough, you're not the king. This is the Page. This is the child of the wands deck, of the wands. So to feel as though you are just, you're just too insignificant and not enough, and that you could never be this, that you're just, so some type of experience has made you feel as though you are too young, too youthful, too inexperienced, too much of a novice to just, I don't know, input whatever limiting belief that makes you feel like you are not enough. So, so basically the reality that you could shift into is somebody that does take action on everything, and that those actions pay off. It's just all about confidence. You don't necessarily, not everything in life is going to work out. But that's the thing, is that you want to shift into a person that doesn't care, that is not scared, that they're somebody that takes action no matter what the outcome, because that's just what they do. They're so confident in themselves that they're just like, I take action no matter
what it's looking like, no matter how it's showing up so far. All right, let's get some more cards here. Oh, wow. Facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. So the shadow self, this repressed childlike being inside of you that feels like just terrified to make a step forward in life. Spirit wants you to know is that facing this, facing whatever it is, that's the key. You got to go back before you can move forward. And so you can't just manhandle yourself into like I'm getting the image of like those like little toys, you know, and if you're like trying to push the square peg into the round hole, it's just not going to go, man. You have to go back. You got to be gentle. You can't just like be like, I'm just going to embody the King of Wands and move forward. That you do have to take a look at these things back here before, because they're always going to be there, and they get triggered. You know how they get triggered? This person right here that feels not enough, they get triggered in a situation that feels overwhelming because it's bringing up that same feeling of, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not good enough. And until you go back and tell yourself that you are good enough and that you know what you're doing in life, you're never going to move past that little child. That little child in there, they're always going to be there until you go back and comfort them and, you know, build yourself up into a new person here. Okay, so we have full moon. Harvest the fruits of your hard work. So hard work. When it comes to hard work, I'm getting a lot of inner work here. And so I feel like when you put effort into yourself, and when you put effort into yourself, it's going to reflect out into your reality. So when you're able to go in and take that time to nurture that part of yourself that's like saying, I'm not good enough, I can't do anything, I'm not going to get the things that I want, that shows up. So where your abundance lies is within you. Man, this is literally the same reading as the first one, just different. It's very different. It's different. But this all lies within you. Your abundance is going to come from going back and telling yourself good stories. I mean, I can relate to this reading so heavily. Like I have the worst self-esteem when it comes to just everything in my reality. I feel like, but the times that I've been able to accomplish such amazing things have been the times that I just never gave up. And I was like, no, I can do this. I can. If somebody else is doing this, I definitely can. And also, no matter what, I can. And so the times that I've given up, I've always gone back to. But the reason for giving up on them is this weird limiting belief that I'm not good enough. And I think that whoever this, you know, that I think this reading can relate to so many people, is that we, in so many ways, feel not good enough. If it be in a relationship, if it be in your career, if it be in your friendships, just input whatever end goal. And we all have this, you know, not all, but you know, some people, a lot of people overcome that. But there's a good amount of people that struggle with feeling good enough. Sorry, that was all of a sudden my little Page of Rods tarot reader came out there and was stumbling over their words. I'm not good enough. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh gosh. Faith. I am confident. I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. Yes. Okay, I'm not even going to read further into that because I'll just be wasting your time. You get it. That's literally everything I just said. So Spirit's got my back. Spirit likes my readings today, and I can always tell when they're like just hard, like when they're like confirming what I say in this literal sense in the cards. Innocence. Oh, going back here. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness right on top of this burden. Oh my gosh. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm getting really weepy-eyed right now because there is something that you have been just this heavy energy that you have been carrying around in your life that says, I'm not good enough. I can't achieve. So I'm never going to take a step forward in the things that I want to do, or that maybe I take a few steps, but then I just give up on them. So please, 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 Spirit wants you to know is this, look at this, holding this little baby here, is to go back and hold yourself. I know this is sounding like super frou-frou and woo-woo and whatever, but it's so true, man. You got to go hold your baby self and just rock it and comfort it and tell it good things. Tell your past child self that felt not good enough in whatever situation. Maybe you weren't picked for, basketball or soccer or some, or, or you weren't, I don't know, you didn't achieve something amazing in your childhood that sent you down this idea that I'm not good enough. And so go back and comfort that. Tell your little child self how great it is, how amazing it is. No matter what, it doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't have to do anything to be amazing. And that being good at things is actually, truly, when you think about it, it's just doing them. It's just doing them. And the more you do something, the better at them you get, and then maybe results of abundance from them are created. So this is a weird read. This isn't even like abundance, but I can't. Spirit wants me to read them this way today. All right, so I could have just told you how great everything is, I guess, but I don't know. That's not the reading I got. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Mic drop. Spirit wants the last word, so I'm not going to even say anything further. All right, pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope that all resonated. If it did not, please pick another pile. Also, if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. It really helps me grow, and it's a beautiful, energetic way to say thank you. And also comment down below your individual stories because I love to hear about them, and I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading for what abundance is coming into your life right now. And so far, the other 2 piles have not been quite about how the beautiful, abundant things are coming, and more about how to get them. So I don't know. I've been reading it as it comes. It's a weird collective. Not a weird collective. It's just a collective. So you pulled the card of 3 of Swords, which is a card of heartbreak and pain and some type of, just emotional distress going on. So it could be that is where you're coming from. So let's see. Let's get into it here. Okay, so we have Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Taking action, creativity. I'm taking both of these. So we've got, you'll be able to see these. There's some self-sabotage going on. Sabotage. Let me just clarify here. Is this sabotage? Who's this? The it's literally the Seven of Swords clarified with the Seven of Swords. So yes, you were the villain the whole time. That's the message. That's my favorite saying lately. I use it for everything, even just dumb stuff. But that's literally the message that I'm getting, is that you were like the villain the whole time. Like the person that was like blocking you from doing or something was yourself. That you're or if maybe this is still going on too, is that you're creating this kind of unhappiness. You bring the swords. You like there's this hidden motive here. But why? Why are you doing this? Why have you been doing this? Ace of Wands. Some type of action. What is this action? Oh, so, okay, so the actions that you have been taking are all very defensive. They're defensive actions. So when something happens in your life, maybe if it's a good thing too, your initial response is defensiveness. And so the reality that you're creating right now based on that is this kind of painful one. Sorry. So I wonder if the experiences that you're experiencing, and it could even be too that, that you just came from a place of being hurt in life. And so there's this kind of like protectiveness, but Spirit wants you to know is that it's time. Well, this is more about the past. So let's move forward here. Let's move forward. Where are we moving into? I'll pull from this. Where are we moving towards here? Well, I don't know if this is the perspective right now, or hopefully this is clearing out. Let's see. Is this clearing out right now? Where are we moving towards? Spirit does not want to get me. Okay. So we are moving towards a place of more freeing and loving. So there was this trapped energy here, this kind of like stuck energy, and I see you coming out of that now. So this creating like painful experiences for yourself, and and it's based on defensiveness. It's because the actions that you take are ones of so let's say somebody does something nice for you. You kind of have this initial response of protectiveness. Wait, what do they try? Like, what are they up to? What are they, or life gives you something nice. Like, let's say you win the lottery or something. And so you're happy for a moment, but then there's this fear energy that comes in that's like, oh, let me guard it. How is it? It's going to be taken away from me. Somebody's going to take it away. So it seems like anytime you are bringing in something abundant, you have this initial response of self-protection and like somebody's going to take it from me, or it's guardedness. It's guarded, and it is sabotaging. It's sabotaging your life and your future, because that's the outlook that you have, basically, is what I'm seeing. But did have. And so now I see you transitioning out of that into more loving feelings about others, and trusting the universe, God, people, your family, like just the people around you. I see you shifting from this kind of fearful protection energy into a more loving one. And let's see what else can we say about where we go. Okay, that one's upside. Let's take that one. Two of Swords. There is, okay, so there's still some we're still working through it though. We're still working through the blockages. There's just a little bit. It's not, look at this. So it's not as bad. We've still got some blockage up here. this is a lot here. You know, like, look at these two cards here. So you still got some resistance up. There's some resistance still and some guarding, but it looks like you're on, you just got to keep going. You got to keep letting down your guard and letting, and thinking good things about life and the people around you, that when you get something good, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be taken away. That's this energy that I'm getting, is this taking away energy. Like I have to protect my heart because I've been hurt before and things have been taken away from me. And so this is a reading for me. Like, this is my biggest issue, is that when good things happen, I worry about them being taken away from me. So, and that can come from like experiences in your past where you felt as though like when something was given to you, it was just like the rug would be pulled out from underneath you. So I totally relate to that energy, but it's not helpful for what you're creating in the future, because that, if you're going through life with this like protect, like, ooh, you know, like, I'm on guard about anybody doing something nice for you, or when nice things do happen for you, and then you're like, you experience happiness momentarily and then go straight into guardedness. I know that it comes from a place, a triggering from the past, but it's not helpful to what you're creating. If that's because you create your reality based on how you feel. All right. And I highly suggest you listen to pile 1 and pile 2. This is literally like, my phone came on at one of the readings. I think it was the first reading. And it was 1, 2, 3. And my phone just randomly came on, and it was 123. And I usually take that as 1, 2, like step by step. And I really think that pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, it's literally all like, it's a step by step of how to work through blockages. All right. So, oops, we got family. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the Sisyphus? This is so weird. I have no idea what this word is. Sisyphus within the situation? I think this is a misprint or typo. Be open to the Sisyphus within the situation. Maybe it is a word. I don't know. I've never heard of it. Be open to the Sisyphus within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Okay. So it's literally giving you, if you're at all wondering how to work through this, it's literally giving you advice on that. It's literally giving you advice on how to work through that, which is amazing. So if you've at all, literally was talking about past experiences that made you feel that way and why you act from a place of this. And literally, I do this all the time. Oh my gosh. I've visited energetically every single traumatic experience of my lifetime. And it is the most helpful thing I could ever, it's just so beautifully helpful. You can clear out so many things that you just kind of carry along through your life experiences and stuff that have built you into the person that you are. You can clear them out by visualizing being in front of that person and talking to them, telling them how you feel. You can even invite your childhood self in to, like, you know, maybe sit with you, or even let your childhood self speak. But to heal, your subconscious doesn't know the difference between now and then, and time is an illusion. So you may as well just let go of, you know, the idea that right now is any different than then. It's all happening right now. It's a big swirl of, I saw something recently about a record, and like when you put the record player needle on it, all of the other timelines exist, but you were able to like pinpoint that. That's basically life. Anyways, so yeah, let me pull one last card. But I highly recommend doing like some past inner work here. My camera's about to die. Got two. Clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So the fact that this, if you notice that this is a repeating pattern in your life, and there's, you know, this repeating thing, the emotional experience that keeps happening, then it's a key that this is something that you need to work through. So you also have patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So really be patient with yourself with all this. I think that when you're trying to create anything new and like amazing, that you can't just skip steps. You really do have to start somewhere. And if the garden that you have grown thus far has been one of like self-protection and guardedness, then that's all, you know, it's going to be a pretty, I don't know, sparse garden. It's not going to be this, you know, beautiful, who knows what it's growing. Maybe it's probably not growing the fruits that you want. And so Spirit really wants you to know is to go back and revisit and plant, to grow from a place of love and understanding and forgiveness of maybe some past trauma. Maybe people, you know, you had negative interactions in the past that hurt you, that made you self-protective, and you want to grow from a place that is loving and understanding, and knowing that you're loved too, that just because you might have had a negative experience in the past doesn't mean that you're an unlovable person, or that you can't achieve your goals, or whatever, you know, input whatever. And yeah, I'm just trying to think of like an example here of like, you just need to go back. You need to go back and grow something different here. You need to because your reality is a reflection of the person that you have grown into today. That is what you are creating from. And so Spirit wants you to revisit. And I owe you one last card because this, my camera is about to die, and so I'm trying to rush this last message along. You have the journey. You are soaring to new heights. Experiment, play, allow your spirit the freedom to explore new and exciting possibilities for your life. Follow the rainbow across the horizon. A pot of gold awaits. So yes, beautiful marriage. Beautiful marriage maybe for some. But yes, beautiful message is the journey. The journey. That's all a part of it. The journey is, I mean, it's what you are right now is a product of the journey that you've taken thus far. All right, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope that all resonated. If it did not, please pick another pile. And if you enjoyed this reading, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel, because it really helps me grow, and it is an energetic way to say thank you. And also, please comment down below your individual stories, because I really love to hear about them. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.